Hoi hoi folks, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. I'm actually quite excited today because, as you know, if you follow the channel, I regularly unbox Scrawlerbox. And if you're not subscribed, then why not? Go and do it now. I'll wait. Okay, that's probably enough time. Today, I've actually been sent a different art subscription box by a fellow YouTuber, artist, and friend who has sent me. I'll leave all of their socials down below, by the way. So once you subscribe to me, you can go and subscribe to them as well. But they have sent me this. It is a SketchBox. I've never opened a SketchBox. I've never really seen SketchBox either. So I'm quite intrigued to see what's inside of here. You know, I don't even know the price of this. I know that they have a regular and a premium one. So I should probably go and check that, shouldn't I? And then we can have a bit of a chat about it, open it up, see what's inside, and have a little bit of a play with the supplies that are in this sketchbox, which I think is March's sketchbox. I could be wrong. Hopefully there's some literature inside that will explain exactly what this is. But yeah, I'm intrigued. Are you? Let's turn the camera around and we will get stuck into this and see what is inside this sketchbox. Okay, here we are. This is a big one.
That's what she said.
I've had to zoom out. You can see my cup of tea from the side. So I've just gone on to the SketchBox website and done a bit of conversion as well. So they have two subscription plans. They have a basic box, which is $25 or about £20 a month, and that comes with hand-picked art supplies, an inspirational piece of art from a featured artist, great introductory box for those looking to try new art mediums, materials and tools. Great. I mean, it's very much like Scrawlbox in terms of price, and I'm guessing the materials inside as well. And then they have a premium box, so that's $35 or about £28, so £8 more. Hand-picked premium art supplies and a piece of art to inspire you. Box contains higher quality fine art supplies. If you want Copic products, for example, this is the box for you. So that is directly from their website. Apparently there are instructional materials inside as well, and it also says every sketchbox now comes with access to augmented reality tracing app Qpixel. I'm assuming that's Qpixel. Cupixel. Qpixel. Create a masterpiece with no experience required. So I've not seen that app either, so that's a new one on me. But I should first of all just undo this tape. Open now. Let's have a look inside. Oh, hi Sean. Hi. Let me just open this off the camera for a second. I'm going to share this with you. It says, hi Sean, I hope you enjoyed this sketchbox. I know I had fun with it. I included a few extra goodies too, just for fun. I love your channel and artwork. Take care. And that's from Christy, and that's there. There we are. So you can go and look for them on YouTube and Instagram. I will make sure that I leave their links down below as well. And also, they've sent me this gorgeous little sticker. They know I love stickers, so I'll be adding that to collection to use in the future. And this, so we have here, Chris has sent me a piece of artwork. So this was made on the 17th of January, just after my birthday. Signed Misty Mountain Twilight, and this is Dela Rowney Aquafine on Legion Stonehenge Aqua hot press paper. And that is what it looks like, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it there. There we go. How stunning is that? That is beautiful. So that will be going up definitely in my office, but that is the kind of artwork you can expect from Christy. So definitely go and check them out. Okay, time to get stuck in. Ooh, I think this might be a premium box. Let's. Okay, so this is Qpixel's Pay Your SketchBox art supplies that the Q-Pixel acts to create amazing art. What does it say here? So scan the code, promo code. So I'm not going to show that on there, but this is what happens. You have a little promo code. Enter the promo code, and then you can. Okay, so I think you can use a picture on your phone to trace onto a canvas, and that's for a 1 month trial. So that's actually very handy. It's like the camera obscura, which is a very old Renaissance tool that I want to have a look at. So mix your own watercolors premium box. Okay. So that's going to tell us what's in there. Let's leave that to the side. This is a piece of artwork that comes inside as well. This is from Dustin Spagnola, maybe. Sorry, I probably butchered that. Contemporary visual artist and painter, exploring portraiture, human form, light through mediums of both spray paint and oil. Founder of 474 Gallery Studio, and then we have Instagram down here as well as a website. That is a very nice portrait piece. I wonder if that has been created with the supplies that are in here. I really like that. That's quite an inspirational, aspirational piece of work. So let's have a look what we have inside. We have, so this is the, what is that? Is that Montval or Montuel? Is that a U or an A? I'm going to say it's a U. So the Montuel watercolour block. So I've never actually used a block before. I always use loose sheets, but basically with a block, it's all glued around the edge, so you don't get pages that lift as you're applying water to it as well. Gives a nice flat finish. So interested to use that there. We have a paintbrush. This is a SketchBox signature. It's an angle chisel, 3/8 of an inch. Let's have a little look. Okay, kind of not soft bristles, not snappy bristles. There's somewhere in the middle. I wonder how well this handles very wet medium. I wonder how well it absorbs water to then put down paint. Be an interesting experiment. What else do we have in here? Okay, so I see little paint palettes. I love these paint palettes. I use these all the time, and they're nice and cheap and easy. So if you destroy them, which I do a lot, you can replace them fairly easily. What else do we have in here? We have a Copic multiliner. It's a 0.1 in brown. That is very fine. Just look, it's not even focusing. Focus. There we go. Look how fine that is. That is tiny. And then I feel like we're coming to the main supplies here. This is our SketchBox sticker, which has what I'm guessing is the powdered pigments that we've got down here. So we have gum arabic, so that is a binding medium. We have, so SketchBox signature pigment powder, primary yellow, primary red, primary blue. Very, very nice. And then what's this one? This is, I need my glasses on, I think. So this is an antique silver. It's a Perlex powdered pigment. Okay, interesting. I'm kind of ambivalent towards kind of shiny watercolors. I think sometimes they can look absolutely stunning. Sometimes they can look cheap and tacky, a bit like eyeliner. So we'll see with this whether it's towards the more expensive looking or towards the cheaper looking. It looks very fine. I'm liking what I see in the pot. Anything else in here? I think. Oh. Okay. So I have a Blackwing in here as well. I love Blackwing pencils. In fact, my Scrawlrbox Blackwing over here. This is my second one, which is already being used so much that it's whittling away. But I love Blackwing pencils, and this is a beauty. Look at that. It's almost a shame to sharpen it, but yeah, very, very nice. Nearly missed that in the box there. Oh, hold on a second. Another Blackwing pencil. This is an embarrassment of riches here. So that is, look at that. I mean, just gorgeous. Can we just admire the pencil for a second? Ah, ooh, mmm. Do you know anyone else that gets that excited by pencils? Right, okay, that is everything in the box. So I am going to have a quick look at this. So I've got a feeling that these Blackwings have been added in here by Christy. Lovely Christy with her artwork and other bits over here. Because yeah, they're not on the menu here. So thank you very much, Christy. They are stunning. Love them. I'm going to pop them over here, just out of the way. They'll take pride of place in my pencil case. Right, so SketchBox Signature Pigment Powder, primary red, blue and yellow pigments, pack a punch of colour. Mix them with the gum arabic in this month's box to create your own watercolours, or use them with water as a staining agent. That's interesting. I do woodwork, and I'm often looking for stains that could be used on wood, so potential there. So the gum arabic liquid binder that helps thicken and increase the transparency of water-based materials when left to dry. Your watercolours will harden like traditional pans and reactivate with water. So we do have retail prices on here as well. The angled chisel, perfect for crisp details and striking marks. Copic multi-liner, 0.1mm. Waterproof fine liner for fine art and details. Yeah, I've used Copic multi-liners before. They are very good at being waterproof if you give them just a little bit of time to dry properly. Add a bit of sparkle to your artwork this month with this highly reflective pigment, stunning on its own or combination with other colours. Wow, my mouth is just not working today. Art Alternatives 6-well palettes. Yeah, I mean, I picked these up for £1 for a couple of them, so $1.29 sounds about right. Use this palette to mix new hues of watercolours and let your custom watercolour dry overnight to create custom watercolour. Okay, so they're actually suggesting using this as your watercolour palette. It's a V Montevol. So custom custom Montevol watercolour block. I'm still getting used to the fact that all of the colour in here is missing a U, but that's just me. Block features fine quality acid-free neutral white paper. 15 sheets, cold press. I like cold press. I like a texture on the paper. So need a bit of direction to get you going this month. Use this month's prompt drip to get your creative energy flowing. And I'm assuming that this down here is the little tutorial bit. Oh, follow SketchBox to join our community and use SketchBox March for a chance to be featured on our boxes. Follow the QR code, tell us what you think, and check out the shopsketch.com to add more supplies to your art stash. Okay, so I think it's pretty much like mix these together, and what does it sound here? Okay, so just having a little look. We've got our pigments. We've got a little. Let me get my little threads. Oh no, there is actually a little pull thing. Didn't see that. That's there we go. So we have a little spoon in here as well to use our pigments and get them out of the pot. I feel like this would be a very large watercolour palette. So, since we don't have... So, a bit of background probably. I love the idea of creating watercolours. In fact, I've watched videos on it multiple times. I know gum arabic is one of many binders that you can use for watercolours. It's a fairly traditional one as well. But what you would usually do with watercolours when mixing new ones is you put your pigment and your binder together and then you mull it together, so you have kind of a textured or kind of sanded piece of glass and then a very smooth piece of glass, like a pommel thing. I think it's called a muller. And you mix them together and you scoop it all back up and you mix it together and it evenly distributes the pigment through the binder. So we don't have that. So I'm I'm interested in how this is going to work, but I am not going to use this as the paint palette. No. I'm going to. This is the perfect opportunity for me to crack out the Uncle Frogface Studios custom tessellating paint pans. So I think I'm going to go for coffins and create a set of coffin watercolours using these down here. So what I might do today is I think I'm going to mix up one, maybe two colours, and then I'm going to pop them into some of my own paint pans, which of course are available on Etsy. The links for the Etsy store are down below. And then I think I'm gonna let that set and maybe make a few other colours, and then we'll come back in the future and use the rest of these supplies, maybe in a week or so, let these dry out fully, and we'll use the paints that I've created with this box and use the rest of the supplies and create a piece of artwork. How does that sound? Thumbs up? Good? Yes? Lovely. Right, so let's just pop those over to the side for just a second and recenter myself. And I think I'm going to do one kind of base colour, just as is, to see how it goes, and then I'll do one where I'm going to mix. So I think I'm going to do the yellow, just because yellow's a pigment that gets overpowered very easily, so I want to see what this looks like as a standalone colour. Then I think I'm going to mix a purple. We've got primary blue and primary red, so I'm going to do a 50-50 mix and just get a kind of mauve colour. Do I add a little bit of silver? You know what, I think I will add a little bit of the silver to the purple, so we've got to see what the metallic purple looks like, and then we'll pop it in one of the paint pans and see how it goes. So, are there any instructions on here? No, it just says mix together, so let's see if I can, there we go, I've got that open. We've got a little measuring spoon as well. Ah, good, right. Very gently, I'm going to tap this actually. So we've got this on here, it does have pigment on the top of it, so I'm going to try and tap off as much as I can. And then, will that, yeah, there is pigment there. It's fine as it is. So, let us take just a small amount like that. I think that's probably enough. So my custom watercolour paint pans or gouache paint pans hold 2 ml of paint. That is a standard half pan size. And then we're going to add a little bit of gum arabic. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to give this a good shake. Okay, let's drip some of this in. I don't know how much of this I need, so I'm just going to do a few drops like that, and then I guess use the spoon. I can always wash this spoon, can't I? Let's zoom in a little bit and let's see me mixing this up. I've already dripped some on the side there. Okay, here we go. Just pulling in the pigment from the edges and trying to get it to incorporate. There we go. So I think it's all in there now, and I'm just going to use the back of the spoon along the edge of the palette to try and break up any lumps and really mix this together as best I can. I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it correctly, hey? Oh, you know what? I'm enjoying this. Oh no. Is this going to be... Is paint making going to be another... Am I going to have to add custom paints to my Etsy store as well, and not just the paint pans? I'm enjoying this. It feels a little bit grainy, but I think that's because I don't have that lovely tool that smooths them out. But this is just for me, and this is just dipping my toes into watercolor paint making. It is getting smoother as I mix it. I think I'm just going to spend a bit of time mixing this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like in one of the paint pans. Look how adorable that is. So I didn't make a huge amount because I don't want to use all of the pigment up just yet. But yeah, I love this. I've kind of half filled this one, and I went off and cleaned this palette. Cleans off very, very nicely, so the pigments haven't stained at all. Same with the little spoon as well. So now we're gonna do the same, but I'm gonna do a purple with the blue, the red, and a bit of this metallic as well. So I was going to say I'm doing 50-50-50, but that's bad math. So I'm going to do 50-50 of the primary blue and primary red. Probably shouldn't have worn a nice shirt to do this because I'm going to get pigment everywhere. But hey, at least my desk can handle it. There's already stains all over the desk. These are super saturated. Look at that. It's like red crushed velvet. It's beautiful. Right, so that one, it doesn't really matter. They're all the same. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go blue first. We'll do this much. Get that all off of there. Then I'm going to do red. Try and get it equal. I always like purples are a bit warmer anyway, so I don't mind a little bit of extra red over the blue. I'm going to do a little bit, just a little bit of the silver. Okay, so that's our blend. I'm going to put lids on everything so that I don't spill stuff everywhere. And then we're going to add our gum arabic and get to mixing. Gum arabic is actually not horrendously expensive, so if I run out of gum arabic I can always get some more to work with these pigments. I'll do the same as I did last time, 6 or 7 drops. See how that goes. Oh, mixing with that red already, it's a beautiful colour. So, what I did last time is I kind of pull it in from the edge and try and smush it into the gum arabic. And I think we're going to need more on this because I definitely... maybe not. Okay, it's mixing in. I've added a bit more pigment, but it seems to be handling it pretty well. So it's hard to gauge the colour here because of how saturated and pigmented it is. But we will see what it's like when it has dried and I can do some swatches. Now I could do some swatches now, but I'd rather, I think, let this dry and use it as it's intended to be, as a proper watercolour. So I'm going to do the same as I did last time. I'm going to continue mixing this up and then I will pop it into another white custom coffin paint pan. Again, available on my Etsy store. Go and check it out. This is so satisfying. Right, I'm going to cut. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today because I feel like I'm going to lose hours doing this, but this is the purple colour. I'm not sure how well you're going to see it on the camera, but it is iridescent because of the silver in there, and it looks luxurious. It really looks expensive, which I am very happy about. We'll see what it looks like actually on a page when these dry, and I've got lots of other colours to show you as well. But I was thinking, once I had... oh dear, Andrew really is going to kill me. But I did this yellow colour and this purple colour, both in the coffins, and I was like, this would make an amazing, like Lovecraftian set of watercolours. This would be the King in Yellow, and this would be the King in Yellow Ochre, and this would be the colour from Out of Space. Look, maybe one day I'll do a custom set of watercolour colours, but I'm going to go and clean this up. it's Bank Holiday Monday today actually, so I've got time this afternoon to be doing lots of other stuff. I am also going to be filming Passport 2 today and tomorrow, ready for video release this Friday, so make sure you check that out. I'll pop the lid back on this as well. Thank you very much to Christy for sending me this box. It is really nice actually. SketchBox, I'm very pleased with this. It's something a little bit out of the ordinary. It's not the usual kind of subscription box that I've had in the past, so I'm very, very happy about that. These pigments, wow, just, yeah, love them. Listen guys, I'm going to go and spend a little bit of time bank holiday relaxing. So as always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.